Hello everyone, I welcome you all to a new video. As you can see, the text box is green again. I messed up some stuff with the files. Also, sorry if my voice is not up to par today. I am a bit sick. So, yeah, unfortunate. But the Doki Doki grind must not stop. This thing fuels my life. I must continue to Doki Doki. We arrived at what comes to be the kitchen of the school. We had to pass through the cafeteria, and honestly, anxiety was eating me alive as we passed by there. But well, that's over now and we're here. I must say, this is the first time in the kitchen of the school. And the smell of what they had cooked still lingers. I sniff a little. It smells so good.
Very good, both of you. Let's start with what we're asked for.
I don't want to be here. Besides, I'm going to miss several classes because of this.
Don't be so whiny. Besides, I already took care of all that. So don't have to worry about missing classes. And the same goes for you, Atazoth.
But will we at least make it in time for the club? Remember that Monica has to tell us what we'll do for the festival.
Of course, I told Monica you'd help me with this. Also, the sooner we start, the faster we can finish.
Again, why do I have to be here? Ugh.
So you can help, duh. Stop complaining and go get that bag of flour over there. Whatever your name is.
You know my name is Haishin.
Yeah, whatever. Just move. Now.
Alright. Haishin obeys without protesting or making his typical challenging looks. I'm surprised how Natsuki is able to make Haishin obey her. I can close Natsuki's ear and to tell her something. Hey, I'm surprised you can make Haishin listen to you. Normally he tends to be quite challenging, even with authority.
Don't tell me. Well, that happens because with guys like him, you have to be tough. No, I'll try not to be too tough on him since he's your friend. But woe to him if he tries to act tough with me.
How you say, Natsuki? The truth is, when Natsuki gets serious, she can be pretty scary.
Hey, be careful like that, it's delicate. If it falls to the ground and all the flour gets ruined, you'll have to deal with me.
Natsuki seems to be going with Haishin to help him with a sack of flour.
Don't carry it like that, or it's going to fall. Don't be a beast.
Treat me with more respect, okay? I'm older than you.
I don't care. Now take it to the table very carefully.
As you say, Mulan.
I heard you.
My neck. I need to drink. Remember, lads and lassies, always stay hydrated. That's a very important thing. That is a fast matter. It seems those two are already getting along, in their own way. We find ourselves needing a few Nikuman. Haishin is having a bit of trouble since his fingers aren't that skilled at kneading. I have some experience kneading things, so it's not as hard for me. From here I can smell Natsuki is preparing the filling for the Nikuman. It smells really good. At this rate I'm going to get hungry. Hey Atazoth, how long have you known this girl? Natsuki? Oh, a few months. Why'd you ask?
Well, it's hard to believe you can handle a girl like her. It feels like any moment she might beat me up if I mess up or say anything wrong.
Her personality is like that, but you shouldn't feel intimidated by her, you know. She's not bad, just a bit bossy, if I can put it that way.
Well, why does she treat me so badly?
Could be because you called her a kid, and then you continue with the joke. I wish I was just kidding. Lesson learned, I guess. Looks like it.
You too. You can chat later if you want. Now focus on this. You still have a lot to do.
Yes, Natsuki. Haishin's challenging personality is overshadowed by Natsuki's dominant personality. Haishin starts kneading faster.
Don't do it like that. You're doing it wrong.
Natsuki takes Haishin's hands.
You have to do it like this. Strong.
Natsuki seems to be teaching Haishin how to knead correctly. You know, Natsuki's way of doing it is different from mine. I think both work in their own way. You can see Haishin is pretty nervous. I guess he didn't expect Natsuki to grab his hands like that all of a sudden. I'm sorry for the coughing. Finally, Natsuki releases Haishin's hands and he starts doing it on his own.
Good, that's the way.
Haishin smiles at Natsuki's compliments, even if she just told him that he was doing it right. Meanwhile, I'm still doing it my way. Natsuki returns to continue with the filling for the Nekuman. All Haishin keeps kneading, as Natsuki said, with a smile on his face. I noticed you're a bit cheerful all of a sudden, Haishin. Huh? Oh, I was just... I remembered the joke, that's all. I see. It feels like I don't believe him much, but I better not pay too much attention. Sometimes Haishin can be a bit incomprehensible, but that's how you like him. A few hours later. After a while, we finished the Nikuman. At least the vast majority. Right now they're finishing baking. Meanwhile, Natsuki is still teaching me and Haishin how to prepare good ramen.
And this is how easy it is to prepare ramen. Does it make you hungry?
Wow. You're all good at cooking, Natsuki. I can confirm that.
It's not that great.
Hey, Natsuki. Do you think I could try the ramen?
Nah. Sure, I don't see why not.
Haishin grabs some chopsticks and takes a bit of the ramen to try it, while Natsuki watches furtively. She's nervous. Haishin finishes tasting some of Natsuki's ramen. Oh, this is seriously really good. Thanks, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Maybe for you or something.
Huh? What?
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. For you, David.
Okay. It seems Haishin just dismisses Natsuki's strange logic.
Well, in a bit it will be time to leave. You better get back to your classroom.
What will happen with the Nikuman?
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of that. Now then, you guys have to leave. See you at the club, Atazoth.
Sure. Haishin and I are leaving.
Hey, wait.
Natsuki stops us.
I just want to tell you. Thank you. Both of you. If it weren't for you, I would have taken much longer.
It's nothing, Natsuki. It was a pleasure to help you, right, Haishin? Oh, yeah. Even though I didn't want to at first stand up like helping you. Natsuki stares at Haishin for a moment until she finally responds. Oh boy, could we get a Haishin x Natsuki romance? We'll see.
Well, now you can go.
Haishin is the first to leave the kitchen. As I'm about to leave, a question suddenly comes to my mind. Where does Natsuki's fascination with cooking come from? It's something I haven't questioned until now. And my desire to know is strong. Before crossing the door, I go back to Natsuki. Natsuki?
What's up, Atazoth? You have to go back to your school.
Well, I had a question.
Which one?
It's about... Where does her fascination with cooking come from? Bloody hell. I might make today's video a bit shorter. The bloody cough and the bloody thickness has hindered my ability to read. Why did I do that fucking voice? Yeah, as you can see, I'm not in the best condition.
But it's fine.
DDLC comes first. Please don't take that as real advice. Natsuki's momentarily stunned by my question, but then she seems to understand where I'm going.
You want to know about that?
Yes? It's just that seeing you so determined to make these Nikuman and on top of that teaching both of us about cooking, made me wonder about that. Sorry if it's uncomfortable to ask. Natsuki seems to think about it. I'm sure it's something very personal. But I would like to get this doubt out of my head. Besides, to get to know Natsuki a bit better, of course.
We stop sometimes, so I guess I can be brief.
It seems fine to me. Natsuki sits down and I do the same next to her.
Alright then, I guess it all starts when I was 12 years old. Back then, my mom and dad had a bakery. It wasn't a big deal, but it was enough to cover various expenses. Until, well, we ended up going bankrupt because the sales weren't enough.
I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah, don't worry too much. The thing is, Mom wanted to go on a trip abroad to cover the expenses. Since then, she rarely visits me and Dad. It frustrates me that I saw all that and couldn't do anything more.
It's not your fault, Natsuki.
That's what Dad always tells me, and so I can't help but feel a bit guilty.
It's really hard to say goodbye to a loved one for financial reasons. And it's worse when you can't see that person for a long time due to their job. I know this because Monica also goes through something similar.
I know what you're thinking. My situation is messed up, but I want to do my best so my mom doesn't have to be abroad practically all year. That's why sometimes, secretly, I usually go to a cooking workshop that's near my house. The classes are free, so I don't have problems with money. I just want to be helpful to Dad. It always works overtime because simply the money doesn't stretch. He tells me not to worry, but I can't help it. That's why, as much as possible, I try to lighten his load by at least preparing the meals.
Unlike non-abused Natsuki, it is very nice to see that, while she is a struggling class, she's not a suffering one. Very nice. It's the first time I've seen her open up so much to me. And it seems like she's holding back her tears with all her strength. Natsuki, I had no idea we were going through this, and sorry for asking, I feel guilty.
Don't worry. Anyway, I need to vent a bit about all this. Besides, you're a good friend and you're good at listening. I trust you enough to tell this. Why am I doing a weird-ass accent? Whatever.
I feel flattered by Natsuki's words. It seems the sentimental moment allows Natsuki to be more open with her feelings and emotions, without fear of being judged.
Well, that would be basically all. Thanks for listening to me, really.
It's nothing, Natsuki. We're friends after all, right? Yeah, that's true. Natsuki and I are left looking at each other with a smile. I must say I got used to smiling when it comes to helping or just chatting with friends. Boring suddenly. It means the classes are over. I better hurry.
Alright. I think we ended up talking for a long time.
Well, see you at the club, Natsuki. See ya.
Bye.
Club room, till 5 p.m. We're in the club room. Natsuki starts to take care of the Nikuman, so now we're waiting for her to discuss the festival. Meanwhile, Sarah and Yuri seem to be chatting in a corner, while Monica helps me a bit with some pending homework. Mostly math. I think it's pretty obvious that I'm not good at that subject. And on top of that, we'll have final exams a few hours before the festival. That day I'm going to be very stressed, no doubt. On the other hand, it's hard for me to concentrate with Monica by my side. This continues like this. I feel like I'm a volcano about to explode. I keep writing what Monica tells me with some effort. Do you see how easy it is? Now try it on your own. Sure, Monica. I started writing. However, it seems that Monica realizes I'm quite nervous and a bit sweaty. Hey, are you okay? I notice you're more nervous than usual. Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little stressed, that's all. About school topics. I say this while looking straight at the floor. It's almost impossible for me to make eye contact with Monica right now. Monica puts a hand on my shoulder. You can tell me anything that's going on with you. I'll do my best to make you feel better. Thanks, Monica. Monica shows me her typical smile. God, I feel like I could look at her for hours without getting bored. It's not my fault that Monica looks so beautiful, especially when she's smiling. I continue writing. Now I feel Monica putting her hands on my shoulders. Hey, I feel her shoulders are quite stiff. Do you think so? Yeah, I can feel a lot of pressure on them. Monica starts to massage my shoulders. I think I didn't mention that my shoulders are quite sensitive to touch. How about I give you a little massage? You look like you need it. A massage? What? Yeah, man, I insist. I already have experience in chiropractic therapy. Before I could respond, Monica stands behind me. Okay then. Monica puts her hands on my shoulders and starts to massage them. My first reaction is to sit up straight. I'm not used to being touched on my body, especially my shoulders. As I avoid at all costs being touched on my shoulders, they're too sensitive to touch, but I guess when it comes to Monica, I can make an exception. Besides, I must admit she's good at it. How does it feel? I must admit that it's good. Monica keeps massaging my shoulders. I do my best not to let out any weird sounds from my mouth. Oh, it's quite difficult when Monica massages me so well. I just look at the floor while letting my body relax. And I see Sarah approaching us. Oh, she doesn't misunderstand things. What are you doing? I was just giving Atazoth a massage. He has quite stiff shoulders. Oh, I see. A lot of stress from school, Atazoth. A little. So can I help with the massage too? Come on, say yes. Sarah's about to put her hands on my shoulders, but before she can do it, Monica stops her arms. I already gave Atazoth a massage, don't bother her. Well, like Monica said with a bit of resentment. And that I seem to express, don't even think about it. Actually gives me a bit of a scare. It's fine. I just want to help. Sarah pulls her arms away from her shoulder. I must say this moment was a bit weird. But well, it's partly true. Monica already gave me a massage. Now I feel a bit lighter. Oh, I really need something like this. When I get home, I'll be able to rest more comfortably. Sorry for the delay. I had to make sure everything was in order with the food I prepared for the festival. Don't worry, Natsuki. The important thing is that you arrived on time so we can chat about what we'll do. So if I could have everyone's attention, please? Ned approaches us to listen to what Monica has to say. Thank you very much. Shut up, phone. Alright, guys. As you know, the festival is right around the corner. I think you also know that we're practically the last ones to do something for the festival. But luckily, I was able to plan something simple but practical. What is it about, Monica? Monica takes a small piece of paper from her pocket and shows it to us. We're going to recite! The other girls except Natsuki seem somewhat interested in this. But it seems that Natsuki and I agree that doing this is... Shut up, phone! It's not all at all our thing. A recital? It's a great idea, Monica. I don't think there's a better way to represent our club than with a recital. I've never written any of my poems with anyone else. That's why I see it as a golden opportunity to share my poetry with others in the school. Good thinking, Monica. I'm glad to know you like the idea. What about you, Natsuki and Atazoth? What do you think of the idea? Well, Natsuki and I just look at Monica with some rejection towards that idea. At least for my part, doing something like a recital seems impossible. I get pretty anxious around anyone I don't know. Now trying to even vocalize alpha word in front of many people. I can't even imagine it. I just can't. Is this really the only option we have? Well, it's really the only one that fits the club style the best. I hate you, phone. Who permitted you to speak? They think it's a bad idea. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just that I think sharing a problem in public with people we don't know is kind of pretty risky. Some things are sharing those things among ourselves, but doing it with unknown people.
Yeah, exactly that.
Natsuki. Nice. Oh, good. Also understand where Atazoth and Natsuki are coming from. I should have thought a bit better about it. Some of you, especially Atazoth, might not like this idea. Now that doing something like a recital can be quite complicated, if you don't have much confidence, not to mention impossible. But I believe that maybe you could make a little effort to ensure this festival is well remembered. You have to think I'm asking you to do something perfect, because that doesn't exist. As long as you give your best and also put on a good show, that's enough for me. You don't need anyone's approval, just their own, and that of those who truly appreciate you. As your friends, you can rest assured knowing that for us, you're going to do just fine. So, I'm just going to ask for a little cooperation, also commitment to this club. I'm not asking for more. But Natsuki and I have no way to counter what Monika told us. She's absolutely right, but at least on my side, it's much more complex to deal with something like a recital. I know it will be with Natsuki, but it's probably almost the same with her. In any case, it's something I'll surely have to discuss in more depth with Monika.
Nah, you need to give me puppy eyes, I guess. But this time I can make an exception. I'm doing it for you guys, not because I like receiving awkward looks from strangers. I can't speak.
You don't have to worry so much about being Josh, Natsuki. You should remember that we all experience moments of embarrassment or discomfort through our lives. The thing is how you choose to handle them to make a difference in your emotions. That's right, Natsuki. You have all my support to do well during the recital. And you know you can talk to me if you need support in any way.
No thank you, Yuri. I know I can count on you if I need it.
Natsuki and I look at each other with a smile. It's nice to see how well they get along, despite having such different tastes. Alright, it's just you left, Atazoth. Do you think you can make an extra effort for this club and also for us? I intertwine my fingers as I think about Monika's words. It's a big challenge deciding to stand in front of an audience. When my mom is present, it could be worse. Not for anything bad, but simply because it's just embarrassing to do something like a recital in front of mom. I'll even do it right. Although Monika said whether we do it well or poorly is besides the point. It's fine. I'll try. For you guys and the club. Each of the girls will get excited to hear my answer, and Natsuki seems to only be happy to know that I'm also thinking of trying. I'm so excited to know we're all going to participate in the recital. I can't wait for Monday. I'm happy that you're making the effort to participate, Atazoth. I know you'll do great. Thank you, Monika. I sigh a little. And as status of sighs, I'll end it here. My throat is on fire. So, that's Alessi's. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Press like, comment, subscribe. I love you all. Join the Discord and bye-bye. Mwah.